The following views and opinions are mine and mine alone. They do not reflect the views and opinions of any governing body in combat sports. Welcome to the second edition of the Fight Universe. I am your host, David LaValle, and I will be analyzing two fighters who have never fought before. I will be going over their strengths and their weaknesses to determine who I believe would win if they ever fought. Now, I'm by no means any expert. I'm no professional analyst or anything like that. I'm just a huge fan of the fight game. All right, now with that said, let's dive on in. Per special request, I will be analyzing who I believe would win in a fight between Pride standout Kazushi Sakuraba and UFC legend Randy Couture. Now, this is an interesting matchup to me, as you got Sakuraba, who is an accomplished catch wrestler with submission victories over men like Vernon White and Carlos Newton, just to name a couple. All right. He also holds victories over multiple members of the famed Gracie family, with many dubbing him the Gracie Hunter. Now, one of his biggest weaknesses is he was prone to getting knocked out, as you could see in his 3 fights with Vanderlei Silva. He also gassed out when he fought Mirko Cro Cop. Now, with Randy Couture, his resume speaks for itself. All right, you got a 5-time UFC champion in 2 different weight classes. You got a decorated amateur wrestler, boxed in the Army, victories over the likes of Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz, Vitor Belfort, just to name a few. All right. Cardio for days, endless gas tank. Now, again, his biggest weakness, like Sakuraba, is he has a penchant for getting knocked out, like when he rematched against Liddell and fought Lyoto Machida in his last fight. Now, I think if this stays standing, it all depends on who catches who first. But I would give the slight edge to Randy Couture because of his boxing background. Now, if it goes to the ground, that would be a little more of an interesting fight to me. All right. I think if Randy Couture grinds out a decision with that ferocious ground and pound that he does, I think Randy takes it. All right. Now, a big chance Sakuraba has is if he can catch him in a spectacular submission, which he's been known to do. Personally, though, I think that's easier said than done because Randy's he's a grinder, just like Sakuraba, but I just don't see it happening, personally. So, there you have it. I give Randy Couture grinding out a hard-fought decision win over Sakuraba. This edition of the Fight Universe has been brought to you by Rosie's Random Treasures, run by my beautiful, intelligent wife, Rosie. She sells things like knickknacks, jewelry, decorative stones, trading cards, basically whatever we can get our hands on, whatever tchotchke we can find. All right? Now, just remember, folks, one man's junk is Rosie's Random Treasures. Thank you for watching this edition of the Fight Universe. I'm your host. Until next time.